As you may know from our previous video, we found a well, an ancient well in our back garden. Well, it's getting better. It's got ancient graffiti. How cool's that? I've been clearing this wall all day, and there's some absolutely massive stones here. They're absolutely huge, and they're all sort of shaped in a circle. There's one here. There's one over there, there's another one sort of like there, and there's another one sort of sunk down in the ground over there, and they're all sort of shaped in a circle, sort of around the sort of like the ancient spring well there. And then you got the stream going off in the oxbow there, which sort of goes into our sort of like mini lake there. We think this lake's only probably about 250 years old, so it's probably not as old as the spring. But yeah, I've been clearing this wall, and I started noticing sort of various lines in the wall. And don't know if you can see here, it's not showing up very well. There's a triangle carved. Well, probably carved, as I thought, in the rock. I thought, didn't think anything of it. And then in this one, perfect circle, and then moved up a bit. Where is it? Somewhere here, another triangle. Thought, that's a bit odd. Moved up a bit. There's one here, another triangle. Thought, that's a bit odd. Moved up. That one there's got a capital A in it. That's a bit odd. Thought, can't be like coincidence. Over there, another little triangle. I thought, this can't be sort of like scratches caused by like ivy. Ivy don't sort of like do this, does it? You know, ivy don't sort of, this is granite. You know, granite don't etch into rocks and cause perfect triangles, does it? You know, how erosive is ivy, you know. So, oh yeah, another down here, another perfect triangle, only little tiny triangles. So, turns round a bit. Start looking on this rock over here. The light's not very good on this rock actually. Over here, capital A. Bit odd. I think somewhere down here is a capital A, and there's down here another little triangle. Really, really odd, isn't it? And I think somewhere up here I saw a Z or something. But yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Really, really odd. Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, when we cleared the spring, bit more sort of like story about the spring rather than the graffiti that we've found. I don't know if it is graffiti, but it is just really, really odd to find all of these little triangles and circles. Oh, that little circle's a bit clearer in this light from here. Where is it? Just above the oil tank there. Yeah, but really odd, isn't it? What happens is, this spring, took a bucket of water out earlier, and as soon as you take the bucket of water out, well, I took 2 buckets out actually, spring fills straight back up. But I think when it rains, the spring overflows, and it comes down this sort of rather boggy little sort of oxbow, and fills up our sort of mini lake. We called it our mini lake pond, a tang, or whatever you call it in French. But yeah, there's another slab there. I haven't investigated that one yet, but that one might be carved as well. But yeah, there's another in the undergrowth here. Seems to be another huge stone tipped over as well. So that'll be interesting to discover. But yeah, this here seems to be stone lined. But yeah, so that overflows and fills our spring, our pond. And this never seemed during all the summer months to even drop an inch during summer, which was really, really cool. And under here there was a big sheet of plastic over here, and we don't know quite what it's about. The seems just to be dirt, so don't quite know what that was about, but you know. So yeah, you thought it might be sand or something, you know, as a bit of a filter for the house, but not sure what that was about. Got to move that oil barrow, but my shoulder's taken an absolute beasting today and keeps dropping out of joint. So yeah, I ain't going to move anytime soon. So we think probably for hundreds and many hundreds of years, probably people were sitting on these rocks around that spring and probably having a drink or two. And hopefully I'll show you the Dolmen, which is what, 1500 metres away from here, and I'll show you that as well. I'll go for a little walk tomorrow and I'll show you that. So yeah, they were probably having a drink and walking off to their little Dolmen. And in the woods just the other side of this barn is a cave, so they were all probably all something to do with each other. So yeah, it's cool, isn't it? This is the ancient cave or cave that is on the cadastral plan from the 1600s, so it's not ancient, we don't think, but it's certainly very old. It's all filled in at the moment, but if I can get in there, yeah, it's all filled in with dirt and dust. Apparently it used to go down quite a way, and they used to use it as a fridge or something like that for their food, we think. Yeah, so yeah, there's belongs to a neighbour of ours. So yep, and apparently there's another cave, we think, locally as well. Oh, just standing up. My shoulder and knees are knackered from yesterday. There you go. All hidden in the woods next to our house. Yeah, our fence line is literally just the other side of those trees there. So yeah, all interesting stuff, just completely hidden in the woods.
Bonjour.
Right. Sunday is fun day.
You've not got it right yet, have you? Sunday is fun day.
Sunday's fun day.
You need more work on that.
Yeah.
Sunday is fun day.
Fun day. Right, we're at the local Dolmen. It's what, 1500 metres, to 2,000 metres from the house.
Yeah, about that.
And I thought I'd show you around. So here goes. This is Menhir de Menardi. It's about 3 metres tall. And there's a little lake behind in a tang. And if I pan round, there's various stones in the background. And there's that large mound in the background is a tumulus. And if I pan out a bit here, this is Menhir de Menardi. The tabla on the top is 2.3 metres by 2.6 metres. And there are 3 large pillars, or 4 large pillars basically supporting it, holding it up. And if I come out, there were at least 2, maybe 4 according to a book we picked up, but the notice board by here mentions 2, and they were knocked down basically in the 19th century, the 1800s. One was knocked down in 1859 to use the big stone on top, the tabla on top, was knocked down for a cider mill in 1859, and another one was basically destroyed for a footpath by the sound of it, on the way to Guéret. So yeah, some stones, some dolmens basically, which are from about 2,000 to 3,000 years before Christ, were basically knocked down for footpaths and a cider mill. Great, eh? So yeah, great use of some really ancient stones, but there we go. Now, yeah, and the other ones, the other 2, don't know too much about, but when we came to look for our house, because we drive around in a rather large van, and it was winter, we could see right over the hedgerows, and I said to Mandy, look at that burial mound above the house, and there was a big pile of stones on top, and it looked like a collapsed dolmen. And now we know that there is definitely at least 2, maybe 4 dolmens very close to our house. I reckon that they probably very much definitely are dolmens. So there you go. The dolmens and menhirs by our house. Cracking, eh? Yeah, so yeah, this little track and that. And being the Creuse, there are absolutely virtually no signposts to this. And you will not see a single person visiting this place. I can pretty much guarantee that. You might get the odd local walking their dog, maybe. And as you can hear in the distance, there's dogs barking because it is la chasse. It's the chase. It's hunting season. They're hunting boar and birds. Inside the house, we're finally getting there. We finally found some 6mm cable to wire our cooker and hob. It's pretty rare in the Creuse, and with the fuel strike, the shelves have just been totally bare. So yeah, we finally got our induction hob and our neck cooker. That's all wired in. So yeah, we're pretty chuffed for that. And Mandy's been upstairs. She's been doing line plastering, so yeah, she's chuffed with that. So anyway, as usual, like and subscribe,